But when you see Koeman's come and gone, Sam came and went, Marco Silva came and went, Ancelotti came and went, Rafa gone. Yeah. Is this becoming the impossible job?
No, not at all. It's the impossible job if the owner doesn't think in straight lines, doesn't think properly, and doesn't involve himself more with what's going on inside his football club, rather than sitting there from a remote point of view throwing cash at it.
Some would say he's involved too much.
No, I'd say he's involved in decision-making at the top end, but there also needs to be an underpinning and underscoring of what he wants to happen. Denise needs to do better as a chief executive, and the players in the dressing room need to do better. It's all well and good just blaming it on Rafa Benitez for being a control freak. There's players in that dressing room that aren't doing good and aren't doing well enough. They're not committed to Everton. There's also players, with due respect, who've gone past their sell-by date. Seamus Coleman, with the best respect in the world, Everton's servant through and through, but his legs have gone and things need to be changed, and there needs to be, some real root and branch stuff here. And if you look at the list of managers, there are different faces for different spaces at different times. You look at Koeman, did a decent job. There's reasons why Ronald Koeman left Everton, and we're not going to go into them because they're private in the public domain. Sam Allardyce was always a fix. Silva was, for me, a bad choice because he chased after a manager that on paper looked like a Johnny-come-lately. Okay, he's doing well at Fulham right now, but Everton is a different football club.
But Farhad drove that.
I know he did.
He drove it.
Prima facie,
I sat with him when he said, I'm going to put all my eggs in one basket and go for Marcus Silva.
He drove it from a position of having a little bit of information and having other people in his ear, whether he's got agents like Keir in his ear, or whether he's got other people that he's listening to, or whether he's got Marcel Brands. Ancelotti, on paper, looks like a Hollywood signing, but when he came on board, I spoke to one of the leading football administrators in football who knows him really well, and I'm not going to tell people who that is because it breaches the confidence. He said Ancelotti won't stay there. He won't last. It's the wrong appointment. He's bringing his son with him. The fit of it's all wrong. And then Benitez. These are perverse decisions. Why would you employ somebody because you like what they did once upon a time to your biggest rivals across the road, and you know that the backdrop is I can do it because I can do it? But should you do it? You can drive a car steering the steering wheel with your feet if you want to. It doesn't make it advisable. And I think now he's got to sit back and pause for breath and look at the £500 million that he's spent and gone, did I do well with this? What can I do next? And Tony's talking about emotivity, and he's talking about the sentiment.
Tony nailed it, incidentally, didn't he?
He nailed some of it. But the bottom line is Everton isn't a rotten apple. It's a great football club that's gone off its rails. It just needs to be repositioned. Bill, and I love Bill, probably needs to be a little bit further away from the situation now. And you need to get some proper thinking. The chief executive needs to do better, with due respect to Denise, and all of these animals that are pulling together or pulling apart because they have different motivations. The end game is that Everton have to do better. Moshiri's got a stadium to deliver, and he's delivered it. He's got naming rights that he's already done. There's a lot behind the scenes here.
In a few sentences, if you're sat in front of Duncan right now and you give it him on an interim basis, what do you say to him?
Fill your boots. Here's an opportunity for you. I don't know what the future looks like right now, but I know what the next 4 games look like. The next 4 games looks like you getting in amongst these players. You go and get me some points. I'll look after you. We'll see how it goes at the end of February. If it does well to the end of February, then we'll stay to the end of the season. We'll see what it looks like then, but I will look after you. So go look after me and do what you do, which is get these players facing the right way for the period of time that I'm asking you to do it.
So is that where we're at? Bellew says yes, bring in Duncan. Simon's saying the same thing, so there's got to be merit to that argument. Give us a call, 03717 223344. 81089.
Jim White and Simon Jordan, Monday to Thursday morning 10 till 1 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.